Hello everyone. Welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video, you are going to get all information related to latest updates of Quintessential Quintuplets Movie. Introduction of Quintessential Quintuplets Movie. Quintessential Quintuplets is a Japanese manga composed by creator Niji Haruba and distributed in 2017 through Kodansha's week-by-week shonen magazine. In 2019, the manga got an anime variation politeness of Tezuka Productions. As per Anime News Network, the show circulated a subsequent season in spring 2021. In the same way as other anime in the Array of Mistresses classification, Quintessential Quintuplets follows the existence of a solitary secondary school kid graced with the warm gestures of numerous potential better halves who are, generally, very out of his association. What separates this show from a considerable lot of its counterparts, nonetheless, is that each of his potential accomplices are indistinguishable quintuplet sisters. Besides, the show makes the great guarantee that the hero, Futaro Isugi, will just wed one by the story's decision. Presently, maybe that named time is closer than at any other time. Quintessential Quintuplets will deliver a film, one which appears to be perilously near addressing the series' penultimate inquiry of which fortunate woman Futaro winds up with. Scheduled with a quick moving toward delivery date, a cast of solid characters, and an intense story, this is the very thing that we know such a long ways about the Quintessential Quintuplets film. The casts of Quintessential Quintuplets Movie. At the focal point of this story is, in all honesty, Futaro Isugi, a youthful scholastic wonder who takes a new position mentoring the little girls of the well-off Nakano family. Experiencing the same thing, many secondary school young men would savor the chance to connect with five appealing and distinguishable sisters consistently. For Futaro, nonetheless, cash is an essential concern. Indeed, even without his downer, Scholastic's first way to deal with life, Futaro is more worried about supporting his monetarily striving family than sentiment. All things considered, he can't deny the science among him and every one of the Nakano sisters as the series rolls on. In the interim, everything except one of the Nakano sisters begin with a comparable hatred for Futaro. Indeed, even as each of them five, Ichika, Nino, Miku, Yotsuba, and Itsuki, are battling to make it in school, it requires investment for a large number of them to come around to Futaro as a coach, not to mention a sweetheart. All things being equal, every one of them succumbs to him thusly, and each for an alternate explanation well defined for them and their extraordinary characters. It's all very character-driven, and watching these five ladies experience passionate feelings for a similar man, as well as the other way around, turns into the principal allure of the series. A plot of Quintessential Quintuplets Movie. The astonishing thing about Quintessential Quintuplets isn't that its story depends on the improbable reason of five indistinguishable sisters generally becoming hopelessly enamored with a similar nobleman. All things being equal, it's that the show has still figured out how to darken the sister the show's hero unavoidably picks until the last hour. The film's mystery trailer, which shows off every one of the sisters garbed in various wedding dresses, Miss Futaro's last decision considerably more. This is regardless of the way that Quintessential Quintuplets has clarified that Futaro would just wed one of the Nakano sisters all along. There's no fan-adjusting polygamy in Quintessential Quintuplets. Instead, it very needs to keep watchers as eager and anxious as can be. Dressing the whole Nakano tribe in marriage outfits for the trailer is only one approach to accomplishing that objective. At the point when Quintessential Quintuplets at long last uncovers the lady-to-be, it'll be a second worth recollecting. The show has burned through 2 seasons moving toward this second, and keeping in mind that the film's makers haven't delivered any authority rundown, the limited time material makes it understood. Fans may at last get to see who Futaro picks, and all the more critically, why. Obviously he has potential with every one of the young ladies, And aficionados of the series surely have their doubts, however they won't ever be aware for sure until the Quintessential Quintuplets film discharges in 2022. Information about the release date of Quintessential Quintuplets Movie. Fans have known about the Quintessential Quintuplets film since April 2021, when the anime's true Twitter account officially reported the film's presence. As well as flaunting a special representation of the quintuplets decked out in full wedding clothing, the tweet guaranteed a normal delivery window in 2022. While this is a long way from a particular delivery date, it is a substantial thing for fans to depend on. Things get shakier with regards to the film's global delivery, notwithstanding. Before, famous anime real-time features, for example, Crunchyroll and Funimation have assumed responsibility for the series' global partnership. And keeping in mind that the equivalent can almost certainly be said for the Quintessential Quintuplets film, no stage has reported its relationship with the film. If global fans will get to see this film simultaneously it debuts in Japan is obscure. In any case, speed has generally been the web's specialty, and it's incredibly conceivable that a global arrival or some likeness thereof will happen sooner, as opposed to later. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like and subscribe to our Facebook page, and if you are watching this video on YouTube, please click on the like button and do subscribe for the latest update.